You are welcome to today's video's lesson with distinction medic. And in the course of today's video's lesson, I will be solving a special aspect in chemistry which is known to be stoichiometry. To be specific, this is from a subtopic in stoichiometry which is named to be concept of moles. So before I start this wonderful lesson, if you haven't subscribed yet to this wonderful community, please consider subscribing to this channel, like this particular video's lesson, and share this particular video's lesson to your loved ones. Now let's jump right into the work. Now we have how many moles of hydrogen gas are in 27 grams of hydrogen. Okay, we asked to calculate for the number of moles of hydrogen gas in 27 grams of hydrogen. Now for solving the number of moles, we have different formula for solving it. The first formula for solving the number of moles is simply N is equal to mass over molar mass. Okay, this is the first formula for solving the number of moles. Now for solving the number of moles again, we have the second formula to be N is equal to PV over RT. PV over RT in the sense that PV times V over R times T. Okay, now we have the third formula to be N is equal to concentration times volume over 1000. Okay, this is the third formula. Now for the fourth formula, we have number of moles to be number of atom over the Avogadro's constant, which is also known to be 6.02 times 10 raised to power 23. Okay, this is the Avogadro's constant. Okay, now for the last formula, we have number of moles is equal to volume in dm cube. The volume in dm cube over 22.4 dm cube. Okay, that should mean these are basically the formula for calculating for the number of moles of a particular substance. Okay, now for this, we are asked to calculate the number of moles of hydrogen gas in 27 grams of hydrogen. Okay, now for solving this, we are going to use a formula which is the first formula A, which is N is equal to mass over molar mass. Now let's solve it. Let's write our data obtained. Now the number of moles is unknown because we are asked to find the number of moles of hydrogen gas. Okay, now for this, we have the mass to be 27 grams. Okay, the mass is in grams, okay, or kilograms. Now we are going to insert our formula, which is N is equal to mass over molar mass. Now number of moles is equal to what is the mass of this particular substance. Okay, the mass is simply 27 grams over the molar mass. It should be noted that hydrogen gas is a diatomic gas, okay, which is represented with H2. Okay, the subscript of hydrogen gas is simply 2. Okay, now this is the molar mass of hydrogen. That should be noted. Okay, over 2 grams per mole. The unit of molar mass is known to be grams per mole. Okay, now 27 grams over 2 is known to number of moles is equal to 13.4 grams cancel grams. moles. Yes, we have found the number of moles. The number of moles of hydrogen gas in 27 grams of hydrogen is known to be 34, is known to be 13.4 moles. That should know, that's simply the answer for this particular question. Now let's move to the next practice question. Okay, moving on to the next practice question, we have how many grams of copper are there in 2.55 moles of copper? Okay, now let's bring out our data obtained. So for this, we have to calculate for the grams of copper. Now we are given the number of moles to be 2.55 moles. The grams, which is known to be the mass, is unknown. We have to calculate for the mass, which is in grams. Okay, now for the molar mass, I'm going to shorten it. Molar mass is also known to be mm. It's equal to 64 grams per mole, because the molar mass of copper is 64. Now we are also going to use the first formula. It uses number of moles is equal to mass over molar mass. So number of moles is equal to mass over molar mass. So number of moles is 2.55 mole. It's equal to mass, which is unknown over molar mass, which is 64 grams per mole. Now cross multiplying, we have the mass to be 2.55 moles times 64 grams per mole. Okay, now moles cancel moles. Now mass 2.55 times 64 is known to be 160.2 grams of copper. Okay, this is simply the answer. So the grams of copper, which is in 2.5 moles of copper, is 163.2 grams. Okay, this is simply the answer for this. It is extremely very easy. So we have come to the end of this video's lesson. If you found this video's lesson helpful, please consider subscribing to this channel, like this particular video's lesson, and share this lesson to your loved ones. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.